Alright, and we are back. Let's finish up these parchments and the one book, and let's keep on going.
The Sacrificial Dagger, Otto Stern, Lumina Books.
The importance placed on ritual sacrifice is constant in religious cult practice. Propitiating the gods is a theme common to many religions. The Old Testament affords many examples. Primitive polytheistic belief systems integrate sacrifice in their rituals as part of the recurrent process of reaffirmation and, naturally enough, group cohesion. The members of their social and religious community come together in an act of purification and atonement. It would be erroneous to imagine the act of human sacrifice linking priest, offering, and God, C.F. Manzetti, Stone Cults, as anything less than a vital focusing of the group's faith. The act also ensures the continuing appeasement of the god, but only if practiced by a recognized officiating priest using the appropriate instrument. Studies made concerning primitive religious groups bear witness to the central role of sacrifice in living ritual. My own work in the field of ethnopsychology brought me into contact with a sorcerer living in the region of Arkham. He introduced me to the rite of steel, linked to a ceremony known as adoring the black goat of the woods with 1,000 youngs. The god being adored is known as the vagabond. Here, the dagger's role, which allows the life breath to pass from one dimension to another, is essential. The vagabond is a frightening figure, being able to move where he wants and to kill those who have displeased the goat god, for whom he acts as a go-between. The goat is clearly a fertility god. The priest, having spoken the invocation, must choose the appropriate dagger for the sacrifice. The knife with a sinusoidal blade that must be dipped 7 times, on night when the moon is full, in water that has been distilled 100 times, will be laid aside, since it would send the vagabond back into his own dimension. See, the priest will rather choose the dagger with a curved blade. That is more appropriate for slitting of the lamb's throat. This act transfigures the sorcerer priest and plunges the assembled worshippers into a divine trance.
Alright, one more to go. And as you can probably tell, it's probably a puzzle itself, but let's see here, we have this one, and this one. Since this one didn't exactly look like the second dagger, I'm probably going to go with this one, although I will make sure before I do it. That, and I have save state. Well, I get not really save states, but I can save. Anyway, moving on.
Juan Luis Jorge, De Biblioteca, Reflections on the Power of the Verb in Certain Texts. Archaeos Publications, 1919, Stafford.
Translation does not alter the occult power contained within such forbidden texts. The malevolent energy is in no way diminished. The spell must be cast aloud and clearly, in certain languages or little-known dialects. Maglafar Fatang. The reader will understand that, in the light of these revelations, I would be foolhardy to continue quoting from the text I have before me. If spoken aloud in its entirety, it would surely awaken powerful and malignant forces. I will go further and say that simple reading of some of the more technical passages describing specific practices is in itself a perilous exercise. The ill-prepared reader can easily fall prey to attacks of demented hysteria, not unlike those described in cases of individuals said to be possessed by evil spirits. I recommend the study made by Zempf, Urbain, Grandier, and Loudon, and the reports made by the Reverend Richard Price concerning a number of astonishing, to say the least, exorcisms carried out in a parish near Providence. Given what I have written, we must be grateful to the librarians of the British Museum, who have never allowed consultation of the work of Al-Azif's startling work, the infamous Necronomicon. Copies of that work do exist, in spite of the zeal of book-burning inquisitors. For proof, we need look no further than the British Museum, of course, and the sealed archives of the Miskatonic University in Arkham. Other examples of books whose evil can be unleashed by any thoughtless reader are von Jutz's von Unersprechlichen Kulten and the abominable De Vermis Mysteries by Ludwig Prien, whose sordid death should be a lesson to all those tempted by a study of the occult.
Alrighty, this book basically just tells us that if we read the next book, we're screwed. There, yeah, that one. Now you understand why I was paranoid throughout the entire game about saving before I read certain books. I knew about that one book. Anyway, let's continue. Not that one. I swear I'm mixing up the buttons now. I'm thinking the next set is also going to be a 3-parter. Oh, by the way, the rats can kill, well, not insta-kill, but they can kill us as well, so we want to make this quick. So, yeah, see, they're coming after me. Nothing. Take some bullets. Run, evil rats, come on, gotta get away from the evil rats. What the hell was that? See anything here? I can see the rats through this thing. What is that noise? Rats should not sound like that. And I'm getting the Run for Your Life music. I don't like that. That is scary. I do not like scary things. Alright. Thing to check. Carnby will run. Aha. See? See this? Yeah. If we hadn't done that, we would be screwed. Let's see where this goes really quick. I know where this goes, so... won't be neat. Oh, come on. Oh, how much HP has he lost? That's crap. Okay, and shit, cannot be killed by rats. That's no way for anyone to go. There we go. Ah. Okay, search this. I cannot carry anything else. Well, I can fix that real quick. Use drop some more stuff. By the way, I'm probably going to be using the shotgun for the rest of the game. And if also something to note, that the cartridges can get wet, the ones in the shotgun anyway. So, come on, Carnby! Ah! I don't believe this! There we go. Good God, did you hear me smashing my keyboard? It just did not want to go. Anyway. Okay, we have made all the preparations necessary to... Oh, by the way, you can't kill the spiders. I'm confusing myself. We have made all the preparations necessary to go down to the basement for the final part of Alone in the Dark. We've gotten everything we need from upstairs, and like you saw before, I'm gonna need to run across this bridge, and if I don't, I'll die. Oh, come on. There we go. Frickin' A, Carnby. Alright. I'm not gonna save over that. That is my backup in case I've missed something and royally screwed myself. By the way, you see, I know I'm saying by the way a lot, you see this giant tunnel looking thing? We're gonna made that. Yeah, it's not gonna be cool. Oh, shit. Alright, you... I didn't know about you. Come on. You cannot be hitting me. No, I am not gonna let that sit. That does not sit well with me. Okay, well, I am running out of time, and next set will be a 3-part set, and it will most likely be the finale for Alone in the Dark. Oh, this is just... Well, the rat knocked me into the big ugly thing. And, you can see that. Alright, well, thank you for watching, and I've been Ryan X Garland. I still am. I don't know why I chose to use that to say goodbye with. But, again, thank you for watching, have a good day, and I will see you next time for what is most likely to be the finale. Now, while I was out, or while I was looking through my notes, I found 2 things. One, I found some more bullets for my revolver, but I also found out where one of my keys go. See, no, not this key, this key. There we go. But also, this will be the last room before we go into the basement, and at the end we're going to need to escape, and I'm pretty sure I have to open a path down there. But before we do, let's try and get through these parchments as quickly as we can, and this book.
The Book of Yael, Signs of Stone, Eucharistic Rituals of Forbidden Cults. Texts collated by Monsignor Vacher, Legate in the Curia of the Vatican.
Numerous devilish cults speak of monstrous creatures called the Old Ones. These supernatural beings are believed to be possessed of powers equivalent to those of the gods of antique religions. Adepts of such cults refer to forbidden literature in order to cause these frightful entities to appear before them. What serious student of folk myths has not come across the names of Cthulhu and Shub-Niggurath? It must be said that these creatures wield tremendous power and are difficult to control once they have been unleashed into the world. Those who serve He Who Goes in Shadows protect themselves with signs of stone carved into the walls of houses or engraved on various objects. For those misguided servants of evil, the best protection